Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the latest edition of Across the Cavs. It is October 2nd. It is 2023. It is officially NBA Media Day. Let's go. It's Media Day. All the rumors, all the news, it's all coming out now, today. Starts with Philly. James Harden not reporting yet again. Here we go again, question mark? Gonna be let's just say, glad we are not the Sixers. Cavs are not the Sixers. They are a little bit better than that right now, right? We hope. Two teams, top of the East last year, making blockbuster trades in the last 72 hours. Let's talk about it. That, Don's future, how do the Cavs stack up, and more. Only on Network 216. Let's get to it. On this Monday morning, Zach Weiss with you. This is Across the Cavs. We're on Network 216. You see the logo in the top. Head to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Network 216, Network_216. You know where to find us. Get all the pods of mine, of my fellow podcasters, show hosts. Get it all on the network. There's good stuff. Ravens knocked off the Browns 28-3 yesterday. The guard season is officially over. Thank you, Terry Francona. But we're on to the NBA, baby. Just 23 days, LeBron James days away from the Cavs coming back and playing NBA basketball, baby. That counts. These games count. We're not talking preseason, which starts even sooner. We're talking regular season. We're talking it. And I have a very special guest. Stay tuned for that. Very special guest. We'll be joining the pod to talk Nets Cavs, previewing the first game of the season. Not going to reveal anything. Very excited for you guys to see that episode, who it's with. I think you're going to love it. So let's talk about the Bucks. They made the first move. Massive trade. Damian Lillard. He's going to the Heat. He's going to the Heat. He's going to the Heat. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to the Bucks. Dame time to Milwaukee. How's that for a surprise? I was actually on a flight when I saw the news that Dame was officially getting traded. It was shocking. Very shocking. And landing, I'm like, wait, what? It was, who knew when this trade was going to happen? They said they wanted it to happen before training camp. Media days today. It's all getting going. Holy. My mind was blown. To quote Eric Collins, my mind is blown. Announcer for the Hornets. He does it way better. Also, small nasal thing. Not going to sound like Eric Collins. No one sounds like Eric Collins, man. Hum diddly dee. How do you do? Some of the things he says, man. He's a Cleveland guy, by the way. If anyone didn't know, Eric Collins is from Cleveland. The announcer for the Hornets? Yeah. Who was his partner? Del Curry. Who did he play for once? Cleveland. The Hornets announcers are both Clevelanders at heart. How's that? We got two teams. No. But, wow. I had the Bucks at the top of the East before this move happened. You can talk about Dame's defensive shortcomings all you want. That's a 30 PPG score. He dropped 70 last year. He hits threes at a rate that only Steph can do better. With Giannis on his team and the way they have to guard him, they're kicking it out to one of the best shooters of all time. Dude can score. They're going to be so hard to play in closing time because as great as Jrue has been in his career and during his time with the Bucks, his field goal effectiveness, field goal percentage were never that great. Bucks point guards have struggled with efficient field goal percentage. From Carter Williams to Bledsoe to Delly to Jrue to Brogdon. They haven't performed in that area well enough consistently. You're getting Damian Lillard. Dude. 46% from the field last year, averaging a career best 32.2 a game. 37% from three. The only concern, if anything, he's missed 15 games in He missed 15 games in 2021. He missed 53 games or 53 games in 21-22. He missed 24 this year. Sure, he sat a lot of them. But this guy is a 7-time All-Star. He's a 7-time All-NBA. Damian Lillard, 244 more threes last year, 37% career shooter. He shares the rock well. He does a lot for your team. Brings a lot of leadership. You're putting him in a great system. Yeah, it's a new coach, but you got Middleton, you got Dame, you got Giannis. If you're healthy, you're the best team in the league. Yeah, they traded Grayson Allen. They'll be fine there. I think A.J. Green can step into that role. He was very solid last year. Malik Beasley, after a rough year with the Lakers, finished with the Lakers. He was good with the Jazz to start the year. Let's not forget who Malik Beasley was in Minnesota, right? He could score. They'll be fine. Jay Crowder in the fold, I think, will be better this year. Campaign, all these former Cavs, man. I think Campaign is a great signing for them. Very good move for them. Maybe they'll even try and get Reggie Bullock to finish out the roster if there's any spots left. Don't have it in front of me here if they have any left. But the Bucks got Dame. And to me, that puts them at number 1. Number 2, another trade that happened while I was on a flight. Jrue Holiday to Boston. What? I know it was a possibility, and it didn't come out of thin air. But, man, that really had to happen. Would have wanted any other team than the Celtics for Jrue Holiday. They got rid of Smart. And I thought, oh, there goes their defensive anchor. Yeah, they have Derek White, who was all NBA defense, all right? Don't go crazy on me here. But Smart was the decoy. Smart's been the heart and soul for years. Now they get Jrue Holiday. Now, look, Boston lost Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon, and Rob Williams just to get Kristaps and Jrue. Kristaps is an all-star caliber player still. Jrue is just an all-star. All-world defender. Let's pull out Jrue Holiday's resume here. 3 years with the Bucks, he averaged 17, 5 and 6, 18, 5 and 7, and then 19, 5 and 7. His effective field goal percentage hasn't been good, but he did shoot 50, 50, and 48% in his 3 seasons. He's a 5-time all-defense selection. We know he does a lot. He's actually had some really good three-point years, 39, 41, 38. Now, looking at the effective field goal percentage, that's actually for the playoffs. If you'll excuse my earlier comment, the effective field goal percentage for Bucks point guards, that is in the playoffs, not the regular season, where they all – but still, Jrue did tail off there. In the playoffs, what were his field goal numbers overall? In this past year, 40, 29, 69 splits. The year before, 38, 31, 84 splits. And when they won the title, his splits were 40, 30, 71. Not great. He tends to do better in the regular season. But nonetheless, Jrue Holiday is a champion. He's a proven winner now, coming from the Bucks. You're putting him and Kristaps on the Celtics. You got Lamar Stevens. Now, they do have some holes. All right, no Rob. Means you're giving a bigger role to Luke Cornett, maybe Neemias Queta from the Kings, who I thought was a great signing. Lamar Stevens and Sam Hauser will play a bigger role now. Peyton Pritchard certainly in line to take on a role. Former Raptor Delano Banton will have a chance. O'Shea Brissett was another good signing. It's going to be a very different Celtics team than what we've seen in recent years. They still got JB and JT, and those are really now the only long-standing Celts. They're the core. There were rumors about JB in the offseason. They paid him all those Benjamins. Highest paid player in the association at this point now. And so let's see what they got. Unfortunately, my personal ranking now has the Cavs behind the Celtics as well. Trading Smart for Kristaps and losing Grant, to me, put the Cavs over them. Now they're third again. Boston and Milwaukee are good. In order for the Cavs to take down the Bucks in a series, they're going to have Mobley, Allen doing everything they can for 35 to 40 minutes while avoiding fouls on Lopez and Giannis. And Don is going to have to take on the Dame assignment unless you switch Okoro back into the starting lineup to do it. and you bring Strus off the bench. But look, the Heat did just beat the Bucks in a series. Yeah, there was no Dame, but they held the other guys in check as much as they could while still winning, right? It's got to be a Okoro, Strus, LeVert. We're going to be playing some massive defense. You're going to see a lot of LeVert minutes likely in that series. It's not going to be how you start. It's going to be how you finish. Don't fall behind by 15 in the first quarter, but you're going to have to play perfect basketball. I'm not going to make the prediction if the Cavs can actually beat the Bucks in a series right now, but let's just say it got a bit harder adding Dame into the mix. And the Celtics, I mean, they owned them in the regular season, but that's the regular season. Unless Lamar Stevens giving them every bit of intel he's got, I do like the Cavs' chances, across a 7-game series. It won't be easy. Jrue, Jason, Jalen, White, Porzingis. If you're closing with that, brah, that is impressive. Everyone can shoot. Several facilitators. 2 All-NBA defenders in your backcourt. And Jalen and Jason can hold their own on that side of the ball. Then you're adding in Kristaps, who's 7-3. They can beat them. They just got to take their time and play their game. It's kind of funny because if you ask a coach what they have to do for their team to win, the most common answer is that we have to play our game, make them play our game. We have to get into our system. We don't want to be in theirs. A half-court team wants to slow the game down. They don't want to be pushed to go faster. A run-and-gun team does not want to play in the half-court. So the Cavs can beat the Celtics. They can even maybe beat the Bucks if they can play their game. Let Donovan and Darius run the show. Keep the lobs going. Keep the actions moving. You added Strus and Niang. Now you got shooters. LeVert got paid. He's locked in. And I think he's going to perform the best he ever has in a Cavs uniform. I think he's going to be the 6th man of the year. I've said that for a while. I'm sticking with that. So watch out for the Cavs, man. They can take him. And Donovan, he ain't going nowhere. Where do you think he's going? The Knicks? The Heat? No. Hell no. So he didn't re-sign yet. He's got 2 more years on his deal. All right? There's time. We know Donovan Mitchell's never made a pass around 2. It's something I posted a couple weeks ago. He wants to be on a contender. But we see how tight he is with these guys. He's in the gym with these guys. He's hanging out with these guys. He's partying with them. They're living life as friends and teammates. It seems like he loves it here. He loves Cleveland. He's been on the number 1 team in the league before in Utah. First year in the Cavs, they finished 4th. Only place to go? Up. They're clearly better than Philly right now, who is an absolute mess. They lost a lot of their bench. The Harden drama drags on. Yes, Kelly Oubre, Pat Bev, great signings. Hoping, like many of us, that maybe the Cavs get Oubre. They brought back Danny Green, who's an old friend. Came to us twice. Philly's depth chart looks okay. But with the Harden drama, who knows what they're going to end up with. I think the Cavs are above them. I think Don is sticking around because he loves it here. He's a winner. He's going to make Cleveland the place. He's going to win in Cleveland. I'm not saying title per se. We all want that. But now I got to deal with Dame and Giannis. Tatum, Brown, Holiday, Porzingis. Not to mention the Nuggets juggernaut. Lakers aren't done yet. PG and Kawhi are healthy, the biggest if of all time, but who knows? The Suns just got Bradley Beal to go with KD and Booker. And if you see me on past pods, I wasn't that high on them. We'll see. In the Dame trade, they got rid of DeAndre Ayton. They got Grayson Allen. They got Nasir Little. They got Yusuf Nurkic. The Suns look better. I really like what they've done. You know, brand new roster. Also added there, obviously, Eric Gordon, Bates, Diop, Watanabe. We'll see how all the new Jordan Goodwin's there. We'll see how all the new pieces actually fit together. But, dude, the East, the West, the NBA is loaded right now. There are some incredible teams. Let's not forget Dallas. They probably won't win a title, which is unfortunate. I would love to see Luka in the finals. But him and Kyrie are right there. They got Grant. They got Derek Lively. They got better. Let's see how this offseason plays out. How it finishes out, rather. Next couple weeks going to tell us a lot about team chemistry. We'll see if Harden gets moved and it shakes things up even further. It's going to be fun, man. Don's staying. The Cavs are still top 3. Long answer for this whole pod. What are we talking about? Bucks are here. Celtics are here. Cavs are here. And for anyone on audio, just little discrepancies with who's where on the totem pole. Believe, though, we can do this. Play your game, not theirs. Cavs in 6. No, that's not going to catch on. Cavs in 6. My prediction, actually, it was Cavs in 5 last year. Ended up being Knicks in 5. Brandon Jennings said Bucks in 6 to beat the Superheat. Bucks did win their title in 6. So, you know what you're saying, DJ. That's it for us. Zach with you, as always. This is Across the Cavs on Network 216. We'll see you soon. We're just getting started. The season's coming. The pods are coming. We're ramping up content. Guests, let's go. See you next time.